What's going on, guys? I am who I will be. So I had a thought this morning about there's a passage in the New Testament of the Bible. It talks about Jesus, and it said he endured the cross for the joy set before him. And why I was thinking about this, I am who I will be. For the joy of who I am going to be, I do things today. And because Jesus knew who he would be, and he knew who everyone would be, he was willing to go through what he went through. There was a joy, there was a satisfaction in the present circumstances, because he knew where he was going. He knew his destination. He knew who he was. There's another story in the New Testament where he's laying in the bottom of the boat. He's laying in the boat resting while they are going across, I believe it's the Sea of Galilee, and they're in the middle of a tempest, a very extreme storm. And his disciples are freaking out. They think they're going to die. And they look over to Jesus, and he's sleeping in the midst of this crazy storm. And they wake him up like, Master, we're going to perish. And he's basically like, you of little faith. Like, what are you guys doing? He gets up and he says, peace be still, and the storm stops. There are many beautiful stories in the New Testament of Jesus expressing the kingdom of God, expressing the name of God, Yahweh. I am who I will be. And Jesus had the power to calm the storm, but he wasn't worried about the storm. The disciples were, because they didn't understand that they could go through things and not even worry about them. Jesus wasn't worried about the storm. He was resting. But the disciples were experiencing a storm. Jesus wasn't experiencing a storm. He was resting. So are you experiencing a storm right now? Are you trying to get to your future, or are you living in your future right now? You are who you will be. So your experience in today is based on who you think you will be. I'm not talking about the circumstances. I'm talking about your experience of the circumstances. How are you experiencing right now? It largely points to who you think you're going to be, or where you think you're going to end up. You are now, in perception, who you will be in your physical future. Hope that makes sense. Hope this was encouraging. See you next time.